May I please, Lord, sir? Lord, sir, I have a mention for item number 12, my lord. With the consent of the other side, Lord, sir, may kindly defer this matter 1 week, my lord. It's a some instruction I have to sort from the bank, my lord.
Item number
12, my lord. One.
on the prayer of Mr. S. Shamaria, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and 2 made with the consent of the opposite party. Admission hearing of these matters stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
My lord, I have another mention for listing of suspension matter on Thursday, my lord, possible.
Why is Thursday?
My lord, the reason is that, my lord, earlier it has already been filed, and my lord, last listing is 17/2/2020, and now they have extended the suspension order by violation of the Article 154 of Constitution of India, my lord. That we would like to put on record.
Well, item number 39, it becomes infructuous matter. Contempt matter.
All right. Mr. Item 39, we have Mr. P.J. Sankhya, and counsel for the petitioner submits that the order of this court has been complied with and therefore this contempt case be closed. Taking note of submission of Mr. Sankhya, this contempt case stands closed.
All right.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, I'm mentioning for listing of this matter for motion, my lord, for either tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Why, my lord? It's a very urgent matter. Already this honorable court is directed by the authority to fill up the post of laboratory technician by recasting the merit list, my lord, including the name of the petition. But in this, what happened on 31st May, my lord, without affording any opportunity was without considering our case, 5 days.
Day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Deeply.
May I
Yes,
please,
yes.
Lord? My lord, I beg to mention item 37, my lord, or
Yes,
contempt matter or orders. In the petitioner has died, my lord, so I may require to file substitution with consultation.
item 37.
37.
There are 3 petitioners.
Petition number 1 died, my lord.
Mr. M.H. Rajburi, learned counsel for the petitioners submits that the petitioner number 1 in this case, namely Bapan Das, has expired and therefore 2 weeks time be granted for filing appropriate application for substitution.
Of life.
May this case accordingly.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention listing a writ petition, lordship. This is urgent and long pending writ petition, lordship. Lordship, can be taken up on tomorrow or day after tomorrow, lordship.
4th week of June. Yes,
Lordship,
you write 4th week of June, give it to her. Yes, yes.
it is the appointment of the
All
governor.
right, all right. Yeah. Long pending matter you want day after tomorrow. You people are getting unreasonable day by day, huh? Suddenly you wake up and you want it day after tomorrow. You've seen the list.
No, last occasion, lordship.
No,
It
nothing.
was
We
listed
are
on
not good
26/4, lordship. So for the instruction.
All right. You have it.
Deeply, deeply.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention item number 24. We have taken the consent of the other side. 24.
Yes. Yes, what do you want?
Lordship, I am for the petitioner. The respondent has filed a affidavit recently, and we are going to
Learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr.
A Talukdar.
A. Talukdar, praise for and is granted 2 weeks time to file rejoinder.
Your Honor, 3 weeks maybe.
3 weeks time to file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respond number.
3.
Respond number 3. Prayer allowed. Let the matter be listed accordingly. Yes.
May I leave? I beg to mention item number 19, my lord. Finally, matter will pass up for the day, my lord.
Item number 19.
Yes, my lord.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
Oh, bless me.
Mr. Goodwin.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 28. The consent from the other side has been taken. We are still awaiting instructions from the department. Matter may be
Can you inform
adjourned.
your-
This was for kept after 4 weeks for consideration of interim orders. I think Mr. P.N. Goswami is leading her. He has some
Senior
personal.
standard,
So your lordship
He's
only
out of
request any fixed date after whenever he's back.
When do you
After-
want it?
after 2 weeks, your lordship.
Whatever your lordship.
Mr. P.K. Goswami, now Senate Council is present on behalf of the writ petitioners, Ms. M. Kalita.
Yes, sir.
learned
For the
standing
forest
counsel
department.
Preparing for the forest department submits that due to medical emergency, Mr. P.N. Goswami, learned additional AG appearing in this case is not available, and therefore this matter be posted again after 2 weeks. Since the prayer is not opposed, comma stands allowed. Register to list this case again on 26th of June. 26th of June.
They may then, my lord, file 4 weeks. They have not filed.
Meantime,
Lordship may say they may file the counter.
Affidavit is-
Deeply obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I want to withdraw this case, lordship.
Why?
Lordship, inquiry report has been submitted by the bank, lordship, and that's why, lordship, to file a fresh.
All right, Mr. DJ Boro, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, inquiry report has been furnished to him by the bank, and therefore the petitioner be granted liberty to withdraw this writ petition and file afresh by assailing the inquiry report. Full stop. Mr. You are Mr.
Debayan Banerjee, boss.
G. Banerjee, Learned Counsel appears for the respondent bank and submits that he has no objection if the prayer is allowed. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of and withdrawn with liberty of writ. Yes.
I'm deeply obliged.
Grateful.
May I please, my lord, selection and appointment of respondent number 4, my lord, as Gaon Pradhan is under challenge, my lord. The ground, my lord, is that the SSLC is the minimum required qualification. Now he has presented a fake and fabricated, my lord, HSLC qualification, which we got access. My lord, I have also annexed the same at page 31 of my petition, my lord.
We file an appeal.
My lord, prefer, my lord, in the meantime, my lord, no appointment. My lord is.
My lord, let they file this before the appellate authority, my
You
lord.
have preferred an appeal.
No, my lord,
Not yet.
my lord.
Let them, my lord.
Prefer an appeal. We'll only say that without verification.
My lord, my lord.
of the
Obvious, my lord.
allegation.
Yeah, oh, it has to be verified. Whoever is
We are
appointed.
Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner has assailed the selection of respondent number 4
4, my lord.
for appointment as Gaon Pradhan of
My lord, the
Dhupguri
Dhupguri Bhuyabari Pump,
Bhuyabari
Bhuyabari Patham.
and
Serial
Bhuyabari
case
Patham
40.
Assam under Guragaon Revenue Circle in the district of Morigaon. Full stop. According to the petitioner, the minimum educational qualification for appointment as a Gaon Pradhan is HSLC pass.
My lord.
Full stop. However, the respondent number 4 has produced a fake HSLC certificate to secure his appointment. In support of the above argument, the petitioner has annexed a document as Annexure 4 to the writ petition. Mr. I have perused the same. Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Government Advocate Assam, and Mr. S. Dr. Learned Standing Counsel Revenue Department Assam submits that the issue raised in the writ petition can be agitated in an appeal preferred before the divisional commissioner.
My lord.
Mr. Bhuya submits that he would prefer an appeal, but some interim protection be granted in this case. After taking note of the submissions of Learned Counsel for both the sides and as agreed to by them, this writ petition is being disposed of by granting 10 days time to the petitioner with effect from today to prefer an appeal under Rule 162 bracket C bracket close of the executive instructions framed under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation, 1886, before the divisional commissioner, Lower Assam, is it?
Lower Assam.
Central Assam. Central Assam.
This will be central Assam, central Assam.
Assam. Full stop. If such an appeal is filed within the time specified above by enclosing a certified copy of this order, the same be examined on merit and appropriate order be passed therein. Full stop. Taking note of the interim relief sought by the petitioner, it is hereby provided that if no order of appointment has already been issued in favor of the respondent number 4, then the same shall not be done without properly verifying the allegation brought against the respondent number 4 by the petitioner. With the above observation, this writ petition stands disposed.
Oblige.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, matters regarding selection and appointment to the post of Mondal, my lord. My lord, petitioner is a woman, my lord, and she belongs to OBC category, my lord. I don't kindly see advertisement, page 31, my lord.
What is your case?
My lord, petitioner is a woman and she belongs to OBC category, my lord, but none of the female candidate has been selected from OBC
Is
category.
there a reservation for women of
Yes,
OBC?
yes,
Where is
yes.
it?
My lord, page 31, my lord. Your lordship will find within box, my lord, remarks column. Reservation for women candidates equivalent to 33% applicable for all categories of vacant post, my lord.
So what is 33% of two posts?
My lord, one post,
33% of two is one.
67% one, 60, more than 50%, it's more than 50%, my lord.
No, what are you saying? 33% of two is what?
Total
Point
12,
six. Huh?
total 12 post. Total 12 post, my lord.
Reservation for women candidate equivalent to 33% equivalent for all categories of vacant.
Yes, my lord. In OBC category, there are 2 posts, my lord.
You obtain instruction then. I heard Mr. A.H.M.R. Chaudhary and counsel for the petitioner. The lead petitioner had participated in the selection process pursuant to advertisement dated 24/2/2023 for filling up 12 vacant posts of Lot Mondal under the establishment of Deputy Commissioner Hailakandi as a women candidate belonging to the OBC category. and stuff. As per the advertisement notice, 2 posts were earmarked for the OBC category candidates. and stuff. The grievance of the petitioner is that despite the provision for recruitment of the provision for reservation of 33% of posts in all categories, the petitioner was not selected as OBC bracket women candidate. Instead, 2 male candidates belonging to the OBC category have been selected. Hence this writ petition. Mr. S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, and Mr. D. Bora, Learned Government Advocate, Assam, have both prayed for time till 21st June 2023 to obtain preliminary instruction responding to the allegation made in the writ petition. Prayer allowed. Register to list this case for motion again on 21/6/2023 so as to enable the Learned Departmental Counsel to obtain instruction. 1 extra copy each of the writ petition be furnished to both the standing counsel.
Problem.
May I please your lordship? May I please your lordship? Lordship, pursuant to the advertisement dated 1/11/2018 issued by the Director of Library Services inviting applications from candidates of various posts, including the post of junior assistant and junior HOD and junior assistant district level. Lordship, as per the advertisement, there were 4 posts in respect of junior assistant district level and 10 posts in respect of junior assistant HOD. Lordship, both the petitioner appeared in the written examination. They were successfully selected. They were also eligible for computer test. However, some of the candidates who participated in the written examination approached this honorable court via WPC number 1050 of 2021, challenging the recruitment process, validity of the recruitment process. Lordship, after this, honorable court, via its order dated 15/3, has restrained the respondents therein from going ahead with the selection process. Subsequently, after that, while order dated 4/2/2022, this honorable court had dismissed the writ petition being devoid of any merits, and the stay order passed earlier has been vacated. Lordship, after that, the respondents conducted the computer test and the petitioner they appeared for the computer test. Lordship, the computer test was conducted on
Pardon me,
20.
Swami, learned counsel for the petitioner, the lead petitioners herein claim to have participated in the written examination as well as the computer test for recruitment of various posts under the Directorate of Library Science, Assam, including the post of your,
HOD and assistant,
including the post of junior assistant,
HOD and junior assistant district level.
bracket HOD and junior assistant, bracket district level.
Yes,
Mister, their grievance is that despite the lapse of more than a year, the authorities have not published the results of the selection process. Hence this writ petition. Mr. A. Chakravarti, learned government advocate, Assam, pleads for time till 14th of June 2023 to obtain preliminary instruction facilitating disposal of the writ petition at this stage of motion hearing. 2 extra copies of the writ petition will be furnished to the learned government advocate Assam. Let the matter be listed for motion again on 14th of June.
Obliged.
Yes,
Maybe, my lord, regarding compassionate appointment, my lord, I have very limited prayer, my lord. After,
when,
This
when,
court-
died when?
my lord, it's old matter,
Yes, yes.
2009.
2009.
After this court passed in order, my lord, my case has been placed before the TLC, my lord. Unfortunately, my lord, this or that way, my lord, due to lacking documents, it was decided that my case will be considered in the next available meeting, my lord. But even such, after such decision also, my lord, the matter is delaying. So, my lord, only just short direction, maybe some limited direction.
Short
may be
direction,
given.
quick order is it?
Yes, at least it may expedite the process, my lord.
Yes, yes. Quick order required.
Yes, your
There is
lordship.
urgency in the matter.
Yes.
2009 husband died, you have not appointed.
1 week's time.
So filed a writ petition on 31st of May 2023. 1 week's time for what?
Your lordship, I need to get the instructions whether DLC meeting has been held after 2022. And whether like some documents were lacking. So the DFO was supposed to give it to the DC.
But can you, supposing everything is made right, can you make an appointment in favor of the petitioner on compassionate ground? On the basis that her husband died in year 2009.
Yes, your lordship.
You can make it,
We have to, your
you
lordship,
have to,
because.
so you file an affidavit,
Yes.
then we'll
My
see.
lord, affidavit, I think may not be required because my lord may kindly come to for a moment, my lord. Page 145, my lord. Very clear, my lord. The DLCO, the deputy commissioner also wrote a letter to the subdivision officer. You please place before the necessary documents before the DLC so that we can take a decision.
Hmm,
That
What
letter
is
was written on 21/10/2022, my lord.
hmm.
Page 145,
So is the scheme in vogue now?
my lord.
Compassionate appointment scheme is still there.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
After 2017, my lord, compassionate family pension scheme exists,
Hmm.
but my lord, before the existence of 2017, those who died before, my lord, still continue, my lord.
Hmm.
I have annexed the scheme also, my lord, to that effect, my lord.
Mr. Dhar, the departmental councils are doing a very, what is this happening 2009, 2010? What is the stand of your department? Are you? Huh?
My
What is the
lord,
stand of the government?
my lord,
You also
if I understand the law, my lord, 2009, my lord,
Hmm,
and now it is 2023.
hmm.
14 years has gone, passed by. So where there is the very basic concept of compassion appointment for which such schemes was designed, my lord, that is gone, my lord. That these such appointments were given to the family to meet the immediate needs.
Hmm.
But 14 years it has passed.
No, but you are also taking year after year for considering these applications. Then why are you taking so much time?
Lordship, in the last BLC, they did not have the appropriate documents. Documents were lacking.
So meaning thereby it was, my lord, considered. And once considered, my lord, suppose I do not have a document today, I cannot come back again after 3 years that now I have document.
Actually, for him, we'll fix it after 10 days for dismissal.
My lord.
Yes, Mr. You're Mr.
NK Mori, my lord.
NK Mori, Learned Counsel, has appeared for the petitioner.
Otherwise, my lord, lordship is aware Supreme Court said that you dispose within 6 months. That was the ruling, my lord. It has been 14 years as submitted by my.
But why did you
learned
wait
friend, my
till
lord.
2023?
It is on time, my lord. This court on earlier occasion also, my
Counsel
lord.
for the petitioner, the husband of the root petitioner died in harness in the year 2009. Agreed by the fact that her application for appointment on compassionate ground has not been considered or rather rejected by the DLC. In its meeting held on?
Died on, my lord.
When was the meeting held?
Meeting was held on, my lord. 23/8/2022, my lord. Annexure 17A.
Due to want of relevant documents, this writ petition has been filed seeking a writ of mandamus. Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, and Ms. M. Kalita, Learned Standing Counsel. Forest Department Assam has questioned the maintainability of the writ petition. However, on the request of the Learned Departmental Council, this matter is directed to be posted again on 23rd June 2023 for motion as a fixed item. One extra copy each of the writ petition will furnish to the Learned Department Council.
I move like, my lord. My lord, kindly, this during pendency of this writ petition may not depart respondent that observation, my lord.
Tendency of the writ petition will stand as a bar from considering the application of the petition.
I move like, my lord.
It will be a bar.
Will
Cannot
not
be.
be, my lord.
It cannot be a,
Yes.
that line is not required.
Applies, my lord.
None of the last line.
May I please announce? Also, this is the second round of litigation. The petitioner's hearing had applied for the post for the 12 months fishery demonstrator training course. And accordingly, they were not considered. And the petitioners had approached earlier before this honorable court. And pursuant to this honorable court direction, lordship, if your lordship kindly say I've annexed the copy, there's a page number 26 and page number 27 operative portion. The response number 3 was directed to take note of the grievance of the petitioners. And the speaking order, which is page number 32, lordship.
So
Which
what
has
is
been-
your case, Mr. Chaudhary?
Lordship,
What is
the
your case?
petitioners had applied for the post of this 12 months fishery demonstrator training course previously. Now, during that period of time, lordship, the allegations were made that certain persons who were considered for that particular code, they were not eligible. And accordingly submitted representation that was also not taken into account. Taking into account the instruction that was obtained and consideration of the averment of the writ petitioner's lordship, that was disposed of. The annexure 1, annexure 2 is the first document. By
Page
which-
number- Page number, please.
Page number 26 and 27, lordship. The order dated 28/9/2020. The operative portion is at page number 26.
27.
Paragraph number 7, lordship.
27. Page 20.
Page 27, paragraph number 7. As regards the other ground, lordship got it?
Yes.
As regards the other grounds taking regarding the availability of the 30 Cs for the year 2017-18, as the said contention raised in the representation dated 15/5/2020 has not been given a final consideration by the respondent authority, we propose to dispose of the petition requiring the respondent number 3, the Director of Fisheries Assam, to give a consideration to the representation dated such and such as regards the 30 Cs for the year 2017-18 and pass as reason order thereon. The requirement of given a consideration and passing a reason order be done within a period of 1 month from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. So after much persuasion, the order has been passed, lordship. This is the order at page number 32, annexure 4. Annexure 4.
Yes.
The second paragraph, lordship, the second paragraph, peruse the representation dated such and such. After careful perusal of the paragraph number 7 of the honorable court's judgment and order regarding availability of 30 Cs for the year 2017-18, it is to be stated that the matter has been sub judice before the honorable high court in case number such and such. See, Binod Kori the such and such. In view of the above, it is decided that after disposal of the case number such and such by the honorable Guwahati High Court, if the undersigned is allowed to hold written examination for the selection of candidates for fishery demonstrator training court by the honorable Guwahati High Court, then petitioners will be allowed to take part in the said examination.
Whereas this particular writ petition lordship, which is pending for a long period of time, 3985/2018, it has got no relevance so far as the
Where is
speaking
the
order
order
is
passed in 3985?
lordship.
Where is the order passed in 3985?
Lordship, I annexure number 3, lordship. This is the last order, page number 31, lordship. Page number 31. Heard Mr. Such and such issue.
This matter is still pending.
Yes, lordship, this is still pending. It has no relevance so far as this particular speaking order is concerned, lordship. Because the issue at that point of time, lordship, because there are a number of seats that was not taken into account. So this writ petition was filed. Ultimately, this writ petition has become infructuous, and that is the reason why the London Council is not pressing for the disposal of the writ petition. And this particular writ petition pendency cannot be a bar of passing a effective order. And that is
We'll
the
issue notice and tag with the other matter.
exactly, lordship. Exactly.
Mr. SP Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, where is the amendments made in the writ petition? The speaking order dated 17/11/2020, issued by the Director of Fisheries Assembly, is under challenge in the present writ petition on the ground that the case of the present petitioners have nothing to do with the issues raised in WPC number 3985/2018, pending before this court. The appreciation of the above stand of the petitioners would require this court to hear this matter along with the pending writ petition being WPC number 3985/2018. As such, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks.
All the respondents.
Mr. S.S. Roy, Learned Government Advocate Assam appears and accepts notice for all the respondents. As such, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition before which to be levied Department. Registered to this matter along with WPC number 3985/2000.
Order
This is
is order.
stated to be analogous to September. No, which is released along with so and so.
May I please also? A similar matter has already been issued notice, your lordship. On
Writ-
Friday, your lordship.
Writ petition number 2983/2023, your lordship, similar matter, your
That is
lordship.
interim order.
Mr. Anand Upadhyay, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner. There is the statements made in the writ petition. Mr. Upadhyay submits that similar matter has already been entertained by this court, wherein an interim order is operative. In support of this argument, Mr. Upadhyay has produced a copy of the order dated 2/6/2023, passed by this court in WPC number 2983/2023. Ms. P. Das, Learned SC BTC has
I'm
also,
appearing on behalf of P Nayak, your lordship.
Mr. P. Nayak, Learned
Yes, Your
SC BTC is present and has confirmed the said position. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 4 weeks. Since Mr. Nayak has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers
225.
2 to 5 and Ms. A. Talukdar, Learned Government Advocate Assam for respond number 1. Service of
Six.
notice is deemed to be
6, sir.
completed in this case. Extra
5
copy
and
of the writ
16.
petition. You are there? You are for respond number 1. Yes, Dr. Learned.
1 and
SC
6.
for respond number 1.
5 and 6. Good, good.
Extra copies is delay. List this matter along with. So and so. WBC. Yes.
Stay order, interim order.
What stay order? There is already a stay order.
Yes.
Then
Deeply
Lovely.
appraised.
May it please your lordship. This matter
a
relates.
criminal appeal, no.
No. This matter relates to selection and appointment of Gaon Pradhan lordship. That advertisement your lordship will find page 31. In the said advertisement, there is a column lordship that eligibility, page 32 relevant portion your
What
lordship.
is your challenge here?
My challenge is that lordship, I am the daughter of the earlier Gaon Pradhan and there is a column that preference will be given to the family members. In column number 6, page 32 your lordship will find. But that preference was not given to me, lordship. And I'm,
Advertisement is of which date?
advertisement is of 25/9/2022, lordship,
And the selection process has been completed.
completed, but till date, he was not appointed, lordship.
No, but you cannot now participate.
No, I have already participated in the process, Lordship.
Hmm.
I have participated. I have given here also, your Lordship will find column 6, there is a, that, and the opinion of Mojadar will be considered in this regard. I have also submitted that copy, Lordship, that your Lordship will find page 49.
No, Mr. Ahmed, what is that you want?
Lordship, the preference which they have mentioned in the advertisement, that was not given to me, and they have, Lordship, selected their candidate which they want, Lordship, without following their eligibility criteria. Lordship.
Lordship process has already been completed, Lordship.
But he's saying you've not given preference.
Preference should be considered only when two persons get equal marks.
Hmm.
Maybe he has not secured the
So they'll have to file affidavit.
Lordship.
Heard Mr. A. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner claims to have participated in the process for selection of candidates for appointment of Gav Pradhan in terms of the advertisement notice dated. What is the date of the advertisement? notice?
Date your Lordship will find at page 34, 5/9/2022.
5/9/2022. According to the advertisement notice, reference was required to be given to the family members of former Gav Pradhans. Stop. The petitioner claims that her father was a Gav Pradhan. However, no such preference has been given to the petitioner, as a result of which she has not been selected. Mr. S. Dr. Lanet, Standing Counsel Revenue Department, Assam, submits that the question of giving preference would arise only when two candidates are found to be equal in merit. First up, the learned departmental council has however.
Lordship, he has already prepared an appeal, Lordship, page 78.
Yes, that was not disposed of yet, Lordship, and they are trying to.
Since the petitioner has already preferred an appeal in this regard, the writ petition be disposed of by directing the respondent. Respondent number?
Respondent number 2.
Respondent number 2 to dispose of the appeal on merit. Full stop. Similar is the stand of Ms. A. Talukdar, Learned Government Advocate Assam, appearing on behalf of respondent numbers 2, 3, and 3. As Doctor for 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Since there is no wrangle at the bar that the issue raised in the writ petition lies within the domain of an appeal. Under Rule 162(c) of the executive instructions framed under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation. And considering the fact that the matter would require an enquiry on the basis of relevant records, this writ petition is being disposed of with the consent of learned counsel and taking note of the fact that the petitioner has already preferred an appeal before the respondent number 2. This writ petition is being disposed of with the consent of learned counsel for both the sides, with a direction upon the respondent number 2 to consider the appeal referred by the petitioner and dispose of the same by a reasoned order within the statutory period. With the above observation, this writ petition stands closed. Even thereafter, if the petitioner continues to remain aggrieved in the matter, it will be open for her to approach this court by filing fresh writ petition. With the above observation, this writ petition stands closed.
All right.
May it please your lordship. My lord, this matter related to selection and appointment of the Anganwadi worker and helper. My lord, under Dalpukhuri ICJ in the district of Hujai, my lord. But this petitioner candidate rejected on the ground that they are not within the survey area, man. Whereas this all the petitioners annexing all documents, they applied, my lord, without any.
They'll have to file affidavit.
Lordship, one issue, they have not challenged the impugn order. Page number 48 is the impugn order where they have said that these people are outside the survey area.
Yeah, we have challenged, man. I have challenged. There is specific challenge in this.
So in my, it's not there. Prayer, in the prayer.
Prayer portion, where is the challenge?
Lordship, page 48, my lord.
Yes.
This is the impugned list, my lord, by which assigning the reason that they are not within the survey area, my lord.
So this is dated 18/5/2020.
Yes, my lord.
Have you prayed for setting aside 18/5/2020?
Yes, my lord.
Where is
In
it?
the-
Please point it out.
Lordship may kindly see in the column also, my lord, in
In
title
the
column,
prayer portion, please point it out. Where is it?
Lordship. Yes, my lord, shall not be issued directing the respondent to consider the case of the petitioner for selection and appointment of the post of Anganwadi worker helper in respect of their so and so. And after proper demarcation, surveyor further direct the respondent not to appoint any candidate upon cause being hearing. My lord,
So you are not challenging 18/5/2020.
my lord, in the body I have challenged, my lord. I have
No, no,
the
prayer, there is no prayer.
lordship.
There is no prayer.
But my lord, lordship may kindly see page 9, my lord. Page 9. I
You don't have a prayer to set aside this notification. Is that correct?
impin reject list, my lord.
What
So,
to do?
lordship. my
We'll issue rule and hear it in due course. That's all.
lord.
Or Mr. Jiuddin, learned counsel for the petitioner, peruse the averments made in the petition. It appears that the petitioners are basically agreed by the notification dated 18/5/2023, by means of which it was laid down that by means of which it was provided that the application of all those Anganwadi workers, application of all those candidates, including the present petitioners, were rejected on the ground that they were not residents of the local area.
Yes, my lord.
However, the said notification is not under challenge. Be that as it may, Mr. Jiuddin submits that his client is aggrieved by the approach of the authorities in deciding the criteria as to who would be within the local area. Full stop. Therefore, aforesaid aspect of the matter, the decision on the aforesaid aspect of the matter would call for detailed hearing. As such, issue rule returnable in 8 weeks. Since Mr. C.S. Hazarika, learned government advocate Assam, has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the rate petition will furnish to the learned department council. And requisite in numbers.
My lord,
So as to enable him to obtain his.
till then, my lord, that the post
Hard on the prayer of interim relief, this said prayer stands rejected. Yes.
most of them.
My lord, the husband of the petitioner was the Gram Sevak under the PNRD department. And in the year 2019, he was asked to, as he was in superannuation, as per letter dated 31st of March 2019, Annexure 1, he was asked to hand over the charge. Also issued non-royal certificate. Thereafter, my lord, another letter was issued that I was overstaying for 3 years in the service. And my lord, may kindly peruse Annexure 3, page 13. And here, my lord, the word says oversight. Now, why this oversight was done by the department? Because as at the earlier stage, in the certificate of HSLC, there is no fixed date of birth, only month and days and years. Therefore, this mistake was done, my lord. And one notification is there of 31st of October 2012, issued by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam Finance, saying to all departments that you have to look those cases where these kinds of occurrences were done.
So now what are they proposing to do? Recover?
Already recovered. And the husband of the petitioner also died in the year 2021. So the wife has claimed to recover.
When was the recovery made?
2020, my lord.
2020 recovery is made,
Yes, and 21 he died, my lord. The
but
petitioner.
you have come in 2023.
Actually, 21 that this client approached me
at my chamber, but
All right.
he died.
Two weeks.
Some delay was there, but this is a matter of not the mistake of the husband of the petitioner.
All right, we'll issue notice both on main as well as interim. Heard Mr.
DK Nath.
D.K. Nath, learned counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. It appears that the petitioner's husband, who was serving as
Gram Sevak.
Gram Sevak under the block development officer, Pug Nalbari Development Block, Dighali, in the district of Nalbari, Assam, had retired from service on 31/3/2019. However, according to the department, he ought to have retired on 01/04/2016 as per the age recorded in the HSLC certificate. Full stop. The department has projected that due to a mistake committed by an official, the petitioner's husband had overstayed. And therefore, the excess amount drawn by him was recovered by the department. In the meantime, the petitioner's husband had died. Aggrieved thereby, the instant writ petition has been filed. Mr.
P. Handic, my lord.
P. Handic, learned standing
one.
counsel, PNRD Assam, prays for 4 weeks' time to obtain instruction in the matter. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since Mr. Handic has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, Mr. P. Nayak, learned SC Finance, for respond number 4.
3.
You are for block development officer. Respond number 4 and Mr. R.
These are 4.
Respond number 5, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department counsel. Requisite in numbers so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Hard on the prayer of interim relief. The said prayer will also be considered on the returnable date. Will also will be considered on the.
I am sorry, the recovery was done in the year 21, page 25 is there, 21.
After the death or before the death?
Before the death,
Recovery was made in the year 2021.
page 25.
Thereafter, the husband of the petitioner died. Yes, who is appearing in this case? None appears for the applicant on call. Mr. N. Upadhyay, NN Upadhyay.
N. Upadhyay for one loss.
Counsel is present on behalf of respondent number 1. Since the applicant's counsel is absent today, this matter stands passed over for a week.
Obligations.
Passed over for the day.
For admission,
On the last occasion, my lord, direction was given to the respondent number 1, 2, and 3. That if not in instruction any received, my lord, personal appearance may be called for.
Lordship, in this case, we have received the affidavit, Lordship. Today, we are filing the affidavit. So it may be taken up on Wednesday or any other day.
Mr. S. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Ms. R. Devi, learned CGC appearing for the respondent numbers. Respondent number 1 submits that the affidavit is ready and will be filed during the course of the day. Mr. A. Khanikar, learned counsel is present on the respondent numbers 2 and 3.
I have already filed affidavit.
It submits that affidavit on behalf of his client has already been brought on record. Be that as it may, in view of the urgency expressed in the matter by Mr. Chaudhary and as paid for by him, registered to list this case again on when?
My lord, on Friday is.
Friday.
Deeply.
Item 14. My pension, my husband died in harness after putting in 20 years of service. His pension My pension has not been paid, your lordship. My husband joined in 1981, your lordship, and he died in 2001, your lordship. The respondents have.
My lord, I am appealing for respondent number 1, my lord, but I am recently been impaneled in FCI. So, my lord, this matter was perhaps taken, looked after by previous council. And I will pray for some.
I'm disposing it of, examine our case within
My
4
lord.
weeks, you pass appropriate orders.
My lord.
Mr.
My lord.
Sharma. R. Sharma, learned, Roman Sharma, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. H. Gupta, learned CGC, who has appeared for all the respondents. The case of the petitioner is that her husband, late Manabi, M-A-N-B-I, Manbi Terang, was serving as an ancillary labor in the storage depot, DEPOT, of the FCI. At which place? FCI at which place?
Ulubari, lord. At Ulubari, Guwahati.
At Ulubari, Guwahati, had died in harness on 12/9/2021. According to the petitioner, her husband had completed the qualifying service so as to receive pension. Full stop. Notwithstanding the same, no benefits have been extended to her on account of the services rendered by the deceased husband of the petitioner during his lifetime. Full stop. By
Lordship,
referring, yes,
his other benefits have already been paid, only pension remains to be paid, your lordship.
Mr. Sharma submits that although the petitioner has received the other service benefits of on account of her deceased husband, only the pension amount remains to be paid till today. Full stop. Hence this writ petition. Full stop. Mr. Gupta submits that although he has recently been included in the panel of FCI, he does not have any instruction so as to make submission before this court today. What is this letter dated 23/12/2000?
That is the,
RTA reply, my lord.
I said that he has completed qualifying service.
Full stop. Be that as it may, a perusal of the letter dated 23/12/2017, which is a reply furnished to the. Who is Bipul Tarang?
Bipul Tarang is the son.
Son of the deceased employee. Goes to show that the husband of the petitioner was a regular employee serving as ancillary labor and his services were regularized with effect from 01/01/1989. Full stop. It is also visible from the communication dated 23/12/2017 that the deceased husband of the petitioner had the qualifying service so as to receive pension. If that be so, there is no justification for this court to keep this writ petition pending any further. Full stop. Consequently, this writ petition is being disposed of with a direction upon the respondent numbers 2 and 3 to examine the case of the petitioner and extend the pensionary benefits to her on account of her deceased husband. Full stop. The exercise be carried out and completed as expeditiously as possible, but not later than 4 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. It is made clear that if the order is not complied with within the time frame provided herein above, the amount receivable by the petitioner shall be shall you're right, is not complied with so and so, the petitioner will be entitled to receive interest at the rate of 9% per annum on the amount receivable by her, with effect from the date on which the same had become due till realization. With the above observation, writ petition stands disposed of. Yes. Both the writ petition-
Next is your lordship for compassionate appointment. Vipul Trayang is the son, your lordship.
Compassionate appointment, not.
But they have accepted my application, your lordship, and forwarded to the controlling office at page 12, your lordship. At the time of the death of my father, I was a minor, your lordship.
That cannot be done. You know it. You want an order which is not in accordance with law.
But then they have
Right,
accepted.
let them consider. Heard Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. H. Gupta. In accordance with law, whatever order is. So it's appearing for the respondents. The father of the petitioner, who was working as an ancillary labor in the storage depot of the FCI at Ulubari, died in harness on 12/9/2001. Full stop. At the time of the death of his father, the writ petitioner herein was a minor. Full stop. On attaining majority, the petitioner had filed an application seeking appointment on compassionate ground, which was forwarded by the area manager on 18/4/2015, along with the application submitted by two other aspirants of the same category. First up, the grievance of the petitioner is that no action has been taken on the said representation oblique application till today. Full stop. Hence this writ petition. Full stop. Mr. Gupta has raised serious objection on the maintainability of the writ petition by contending that since the father of the petitioner had expired on 12/9/2001, the question of giving compassionate appointment to his son in the year 2023 would not arise in the eye of law. Full stop. Therefore, this writ petition is hid by delay and laches. Full stop. It is no doubt correct that the scheme for compassionate appointment is framed so as to give immediate relief to the family member of the deceased employee, which had lost the sole bread earner. Full stop. Therefore, this is not a scheme under which employment can be claimed as a matter of right. Full stop. Be that as it may, since the applicant has submitted an application, the same ought to have been disposed of by the authorities by giving proper reason, which has apparently not been done in the present case. In view of the above, without expressing any opinion on the merit of the claim of the petitioner, this writ petition stands disposed of by providing that within 8 weeks from today, the respondents may communicate their decision on the application submitted by the petitioner seeking appointment on compassionate ground.
In fact, I was asked to withdraw the case, and because I will be getting the appointment, they have said. Anyway, Your Honor, so obliged.
Your Lordship, in this matter, I have lost touch with the client, the petitioner. He was earlier posted in Dumduma when he filed this particular writ petition. Now, basically, I'm not aware about his whereabouts. So
What is the matter about?
it's regarding contact of review DPC for his promotion for the year 2015-16. Basically, the thing is, I have been just informed by my learned friend that he is already superannuated, and also
He got promoted in
He got
19 and
promoted
21, he is a superannuation.
so let me seek instructions.
No, then we'll close it with liberty to file review application if so required.
Yes.
Heard Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, Also heard Mr. B. Chakravarti, learned CGC appearing for the respondents. Full stop. The petitioner hearing, while serving as superintendent store in the Border Roads Organization, had approached this court by filing the instant writ petition, being aggrieved by non-consideration of his case for promotion by constituting promotion to the post of Assistant Administrative Officer against the vacancies arising in the year 2015-16 by constituting a review DPC. Full stop. Mr. Chakravarti, learned CGC submits on instruction that
White order dated 38,
during
2019.
the pendency of the writ petition, white order dated
30, 08,
08
2019.
2019, the petitioner has already been promoted to the post of Assistant Administrative Officer, and he has also
Rich superannuation on 2021. 30.
retired from service on attaining the age of superannuation with effect from 30/9/2021. Full stop. Mr. D. Bora, no, full stop. Therefore, no live issue survives for decision in the writ petition. Stop. Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has lost contact with his client and therefore is not in a position to make any submission before this court. Be that as it may, since the learned CGC has categorically submitted that relief has been granted to the petitioner during the pendency of this writ petition, I do not find any justifiable ground to keep this matter pending. Full stop. As such, by granting leave to the petitioner to prefer a review application in the event the submission of the learned CGC turns out to be incorrect on fact, this writ petition stands closed.
I have the order lordship with me.
As such, you're right, by retaining a copy of the order dated 38/2019, this writ petition stands closed by granting leave to the petitioner to avail appropriate remedy if he continues to remain aggrieved. Keep a copy here. Yes. Review part is not required. No? Review part is not required. Review is not. Retaining a copy to appropriate remedy if he continues to remain aggrieved.
That may be form a part of the record lordship.
Oblige, Lord.
May I please, your lordship, this matter will take some time. Lordship may kindly fix this matter for admission hearing for after 2
The
weeks.
request of learned counsel for the petitioner made with the consent of Mr. D. Bora, DC Bora, learned CGC appearing in this case. Let this matter be listed for admission hearing under the column dismissal at the stage of admission, unquote. After the
In fact, Lordship, petition has become infructuous. She has been given notional promotion during the pendency of the petition. Petitioner has been given seniority and she has been promoted notionally during the pendency of the petition. That we have final additional affidavit in this regard.
Then what remains?
Lordship may Lordship may grant some time to
Who is your senior here?
our Mazumdar.
Where is he?
He's out of station for some time.
And then you take down. I heard miss your name, please.
T. Sharma.
T. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. DC Bora, learned CGC appearing for the respondents who submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, she has already been given notional promotion.
Lordship.
Notional promotion with consequential seniority. She has
Lordship.
already retired.
Not retired, Lordship. She is serving. She
With
claimed
consequential seniority, and therefore the writ petition has become infructuous. First of, since the petitioner's counsel does not have any instruction in the matter, this writ petition is directed to be posted again after 6 weeks so as to enable the petitioner's counsel to obtain updated instruction.
Much
oblige.
obliged. May I please, Your Lordship, because the here matter relates to regulation of service, Lordship. They were already retired, Lordship, during the pendency of this petition. They were appointed as works as Khalasi in the PHC department. And in 1988 and in 1990, Lordship, they were transferred to the urban water supply and sewage board. From there, in 2011, they were reverted into urban water lordship. They were promoted to the regular post of peon and Khalasi. Thereafter, they were reverted to lordship parents department. When similarly situated person has already been regularized, this petitioners has not been regularized till their lordship retirement.
Yes, what is your stand?
And PHC has not filed any affidavit till that.
Lordship, kindly come to page number 42, Your Lordship. You already sent a proposal. It was rejected by finance, Your Lordship. Page 42 clearly says that, Lordship. Page 42. For the reference cited above, I am hereby I return your proposal in original and to convey to you the view of finance department in their letter to so and so for kind of necessary action. The public health department is informed that as per noble court direction dated so and so, master worker, work charge workers, and casual workers are not entitled for regulation in the service with constitutional benefits such as pension, etc.
But she's saying other similarly situated persons.
Yes, sir. We have sent a proposal, but it was an order of finance that we have to reject it. They have said us they are not entitled. So the finance rejected the proposal, Lordship.
I have already filed my affidavit, Lordship. No reply has yet come now. Let me file one reply, Lordship.
In 2020 lawsuit, they have regularized 3 persons at page
Now,
38.
you don't want to file in rejoinder.
Lordship, in finance department affidavit.
Yes,
Lordship,
it is up to you. Otherwise, we'll take it up for hearing today itself.
Lordship,
What do you want to do?
Lordship. And also Lordship, PHC department.
Ms. R. Devi, learned counsel for the writ petitioners, praised for and is granted 4 weeks time to file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed on behalf of the respondent number 2. Mr. E. Nayak, learned SC Finance, appearing for the respondent number 2, and Mr. R. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, PH department also.
Respondent 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
For 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are present. Let this matter be listed again after 4 weeks or when the rejoinder affidavit is filed by the petitioners, whichever is earlier.
All right.
Maybe. Petitioner father-in-law was working as a police man, ASA of police, Amingaon. And during service period, he expired on 30th June, 30th May 2009. And a petition was filed immediately, that is 8/6/2009. And definitely his case was considered by the authorities, but it was rejected. On the ground that he is getting annual income is rupees 15,000 and others 2% was given, and post was total post was vacant about whom the area have got post was vacant 94 91 and everyone was given to you.
The application was filed on 8/6/2009.
My lord.
What is the order you want today? You are smiling, Mr. What is the meaning of this smile? It seems you know what order.
Important question. So I want actually 2009 and today we had about 11 years, 12 years. So generally we had.
Yes, heard Mr. A. Rashid, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. D. Bora, learned government. You are appearing, who is appearing?
I am appearing, Your Lordship.
D. Bora, learned Government Advocate Assam appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 4. Full stop. The case of the petitioner is that his father, late Jainur Talukdar, Jaynur Talukdar, was serving as an ASI under the Assam Police. Full stop. He died in harness on 30/5/2009. Full stop. Full stop. After the petitioner had passed his bachelor's degree and certificate course in computer, the petitioner mother had submitted an application dated 8/6/2009 before the authorities for appointment of his son on compassionate appointment of her son on compassionate ground. Full stop. However, no action has been taken on the same application. Hence, this writ petition. Full stop. Mr. D. Bora, learned Government Advocate Assam, submits that the application having been admittedly filed, submitted on 8/6/2019, that is nearly 13 years back. The same is barred by delay, and hence no relief can be granted to the petitioner in this proceeding. Full stop. It has been time and again reiterated by this court in several earlier orders that the purpose of framing the within courts died in harness unquote scheme is to provide immediate relief to the family members of a deceased government employee who dies prematurely, so as to tide over the crisis befalling the family after the death of the sole bread earner. Full stop. The scheme of compassionate appointment, therefore, does not confer any indefeasible right upon an individual to seek appointment, but the same is manifestation of the welfare measure of the state to provide immediate relief to the victim's family member. Full stop. In the present case, the application seeking compassionate appointment was submitted way back on 8/6/2009. Full stop. There is no doubt about the fact that the petitioner has survived all these years without a government job. Full stop. Moreover, the scheme for appointment on compassionate ground has also been withdrawn by the government with effect from
1/4/2017.
1/4/2017. As such, there is no such scheme in vogue as on date. Full stop. Situated above, this court finds sufficient force with the submission of Mr. Bora that the case of the petitioner is barred by delay and no relief can be granted to him in this case. Full stop. This writ petition is accordingly held to be devoid of any merit and the same is accordingly dismissed.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Item 21.
My lord, in this matter, we have sent the affidavit for vetting, my lord. In a week, we'll file it.
Let it be filed.
Mr. A. Chakraborty is present on behalf of the petitioner. Mr. R. Dhar, Government Advocate submits, Advocate Assam submits that the affidavit on behalf of the department has been prepared and it has been sent for vetting. Full stop. According to Mr. Dhar, the same will be brought on record within a week from today. As such, 2 weeks' time has been prayed for. Prayer allowed. Let this matter be listed again after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Item 22.
May I please your lordship? Out of the same cause of action, a series of cases is pending, your lordship. So this matter may come up along with that series, my lordship.
Otherwise, pleadings are complete, Lordship.
Dated by WPC 3789/22, Sanjeev Kalita and others.
This is appointment of PSO, Lordship.
series of cases are there. As because initially this honorable court was not satisfied with the grounds taken by them, accordingly no interim was granted. Appointments have already been made. In this case, they have stated that our stand is that proper certificates were not supplied to us. Accordingly, no marks can be given to them. Lordship. That was the initial, and some other cases are also there. My learned friend is paying for.
What is the case number?
Case number 2, Demansi.
WPC 3789 22. Sanjeev Kalita and others. This is leading case.
Sanjeev Kalita and another.
Ah.
Take down. Miss. Your Miss
M. Kurmi.
M. Kurmi, and counsel for the petitioner submits that this matter is ready as regards pleadings. However, since there are similar writ petitions pending before this court, this matter be tagged along with a bunch of writ petitions and taken up together. Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government officer, has also agreed to such a request. In view of the above, registry to tag this matter along with WPC number 3789 of 2022, bracket Sanjeev Kalita and others versus State of Assam and others, bracket close, and list the matter along with the connected writ petitions.
May I please, Your Lordship? Matter may be taken after some time, Lordship.
My lord, last occasion, my lord, respondent number 7 to 9. They apprised this court that they have received instruction. They will file affidavit there, reply. Because their affidavit is necessary, my lord. In his petition, at page 15, my lord, they have said that the petitioner passed the Praveshika Pariksha. And during a document verification, certificate verification by the.
Who is appearing for? What is this matter about?
My lord, here in this case, my lord, petitioner before your lordship was, my lord, appointed, my lord, in the CISF, my lord. But when, my lord, his, my lord, educational qualification was verified, my lord. Wrongly, my lord, concerned university, my lord, gave report, my lord, that he is not, my lord, Praveshika passed, my lord. But actually, Praveshika passed, then he also, my lord, normally, my lord, from general school, also higher secondary passed, my lord. Then, my lord, he was from the service, my lord, he was terminated, my lord. But subsequently, my lord, they submitted one report, my lord, that he passed, my lord. And because of their mistake, my lord, this person has lost his job, my lord.
At 52, my lord, of my affidavit, my lord, 52. 52 and 53, my lord. It is issued to the CISF group headquarters, Guwahati, by the Kumar Bhaskar Burma Sanskrit and Ancient Study University. So, as per record received from Assam Sanskrit Board, kindly per a record of the candidate with roll number so and so is not found in merit register of Praveshika examination 2013 held by the Assam Sanskrit Board, and his mark sheet and certificate found to be fake. And thereafter, they also issued another letter, my lord, 29/9/2021.
Where is the original mark sheet? Original certificate?
My lord, his certificate I have annexed, my lord, page, my lord, 13, my lord. Registration, my lord, then, my lord, his mark sheet also I have annexed, my lord.
Now, who is appearing for this? Assam Sanskrit Board, who is appearing?
Earlier occasion, my lord, the standing council of the education, higher education, my lord,
Call the standing council.
after some time. My lord.
Well, after some time, we'll take the call.
One.
My pay, my lord, can it be taken up on Thursday, my lord? Today I am not feeling well. I've taken for this, my lord. Thursday, my lord.
Mr. A. Dasgupta, learned senior counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, has expressed urgency in the matter. Mr. B.K. Singh, learned standing counsel FCI, submits that today he is feeling unwell and therefore the matter be posted again on Thursday, that is 8th of June 2023 as a fixed item. In view of the request, the specific request made by learned SCFCI, this matter is directed to be posted again on 8/6. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Item
26.
My lord, in this matter, I am appearing for respondent number 4, my lord. My lord, filing of the affidavit is under process, my lord. Let it be taken by an
P. Bora, learned counsel is present for the petitioner, Mr. NNB Chaudhary, learned
Respondent number 4.
counsel appearing for respondent number 4 submits that affidavit on behalf of his client will be brought on record within 4 weeks from today.
It is under process, my lord. Today,
Is under process and will be brought on record within 4 weeks from today. As such, therefore, adjournment has been made. Mr. G. Bordole, learned SC Corporation Department, Assam is present on behalf of respondent 1, 2, and 3, and Mr.
I am for five, Lordship.
M.K. Hussain, learned counsel, has appeared for respondent number 5. Since the prayer made by the respondent number 5 is not opposed, same stands allowed. But Mr. S. Bhattakur nam to be revoked as.
Lordship, my objection may be recorded.
Objection.
My objection may be recorded, Lordship.
Objection to what?
Prayer, Lordship. Only law, question of law is.
You can't object to respond number.
Oh, yes.
On the
Similar
request of
to-
so and so, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Item 27.
May I please, Madam? Mala, it's with regard to recruitment of a faculty, my lord, in AIMS. On the last occasion, my lord, on 12/4/23, my lord required the respondents to either file the affidavit or if they don't file, to produce the records.
Today I am filing the affidavit, Lordship. The person has come to sign the affidavit. It may be taken up on a Wednesday.
Next week, madam.
But Mr. UK Learned Senior Counsel established by Mr. B.R. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Ms. R. Devi, Learned Counsel.
I appear for 5 and 6, the primary.
Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 4, and CGC appearing for respondent numbers 4 to 7, 1 to 4 submits that affidavit on behalf of our clients will be filed today.
Today, Lordship.
And therefore, this matter will be posted again day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow for what purpose?
My lord, the matter should be then flushed out. My lord will have it next week, my lord. Because this is an appointment process.
Again in the next week.
I will be filing it today, sir.
Mr. B.
For 5 and 6.
Learned Counsel for respondent number 5 and 6 also submits that affidavit on behalf of his clients will also be filed today. In view of the above, the registry to list this matter again in the next week by tagging the affidavit bracket S will be filed by the respondents.
And you will be in to my lord.
Of course, let it come.
Much obliged.
May I please your lordship.
29.
They are supposed to file an affidavit, my lord, to take instruction, my lord.
1 minute.
My lord, I am appearing for respondent number 2, Animal Husband and Veterinary Department, my lord. My lord, copy is not served upon me, my lord, and I just come to know today morning about the matters, my lord. So matter will be taken up after 2 weeks, my lord.
They are not the necessary party. We will serve the copy by tomorrow, my lord. The government is to
my
take the
lord-
instruction, my lord.
They are respondent number 2 and 3.
Respondent number 2 and 3 and my lord, respondent number 1 have already instructed, my lord.
1 minute, just a minute.
My lord. আমি কিয় নপঠালো বুলি আছে ন কথা নাই এই বস্তুটো
Is item number 29 to
29 to my lord, 35, my lord.
So, all the cases, you are for respond numbers 2 and 3,
2 and 3.
and you are for respond number 1. What is your stand? You don't have instructions.
I also don't have instructions, but my lord, they are necessary because their instruction is mainly important because it's raised.
All right.
My lord.
They are important. That's enough. So you give them.
By tomorrow itself.
All right.
Mal.
We'll have it after 3 weeks.
Mal.
Mr. N.J. Dr. Learned Counsel for the read petitioners in this batch of read petitions has appeared. Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Government Advocate Assam, appearing for the respond number 1, has prayed for 3 weeks further time to obtain instruction. Miss M.M. Kataki, Learned Standing Counsel, Animal Husbandry Department Assam, and Mr. P. Nayak, Learned SC Finance, appearing for the respective departmental authorities, submit that you have also not received copy.
Extra copy.
Submit that they are yet to receive copies, extra copies of the read petition, so as to enable them to obtain instruction. First up, Mr. Datta submits that by tomorrow, adequate number of extra copies of the read petition in all the cases will be furnished to the respective departmental council, so as to enable them to obtain instruction. In view of the above, let these matters be listed again after 3 weeks, so as to enable the learned departmental council to obtain instruction, facilitating disposal of the read petition at the admission stage.
I'm obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, in this case, I have after perusing the affidavit filed by the CISF lordship. So lordship may give some time that to the two contradictory.
You are not even appearing in the matter when the case is called up. There is no counsel here. The name is shown in the call list.
Lordship, I'm still saying one of my brother is allotted, my lord.
That is your internal matter.
So lordship may hear two contradictory documents is there lordship. In one document issued by the Kumar Bhaskarama Sanskrit University on 28 June 21 lordship, it says that it is a fake one lordship. And after that, in 22, one certificate was issued. It says that he is obtained the second division. So my lord may grant.
Where is the 21 certificate?
Lordship.
My lord, page 30 mal in the written.
Lordship, page 30 says, page 30 says that lordship. In a read
Please,
petition.
one by one. Huh? Both of you don't speak.
Lordship.
Don't speak. You take your seat.
Lordship.
What is the issue here?
The issue here, lordship, regarding the educational qualification, that after the appointment as a constable, lordship, the educational qualification certificate are verified, lordship. Whether Sanskrit board is genuine or not, lordship.
So petitioner had was appointed as a constable.
Lordship.
And that is under which department?
It's under the CISF, lordship.
Under the CISF.
Lordship.
So he used his certificate of Hindi Praveshika,
Lordship.
which is equivalent to HSLC of board,
Lordship.
to get his appointment.
Lordship.
Thereafter, what is this?
Thereafter, lordship, after verification, lordship, the CISF authority has verified their documents, lordship. It is in page 53 of the lordship affidavit, lordship. Annex A.
So this certificate was issued by whom?
This certificate was issued by the lordship board, lordship, Sanskrit board, lordship.
Sanskrit board.
Sanskrit board. That
Yes.
was verified by the CISF authority, lordship.
Yes.
And accordingly, the Kumar Bhaskarama University replied that, registrar replied that, lordship, that particular document is a fake one, lordship. And after that also, after when the petitioner filed the writ petition, he has annexed one document, lordship, in page 30, lordship. Page 30, it says that, lordship.
Yes.
In response to the subject cited error, it's inform you that as per the report of Pradhan Adhyapak and as per the documents made available by Assam Sanskrit Board, Kahilipura, Guwahati, 19, the candidate's name Madhav De, son of late Moni De, rule number 23, number so and so, has passed the Praveshika examination 2013 in second division, helped by the Assam Sanskrit Board. As per the record, his date of birth is 5/7/1994, lordship.
All right. And then, so this says he had passed, and which says he has not passed?
Lordship. My lord may kindly come to page 55 of Annex A of the affidavit filed by the CISF, lordship.
55, Annexure H.
Yes.
In 55, my lord, may kindly peruse last paragraph, lordship. As such, the letter sent by this office declared that mark sheet and certificate are fake, and because the genuine certificate does not declare a failed candidates passing in the second division, lordship. Here also rule number is same, lordship, CL number 2, lordship. On the basis of that document, lordship, he was, lordship, dismissed from the service by the CISF authority, lordship. Against this, the petitioner has filed this petition, lordship.
What is the father's name of the petitioner?
Father's name, lordship, as per certificate, lordship, Moni Day, lordship. Certificate issued by the Sanskrit board is, lordship, page 13, lordship. Even page 14 also, the admit card, lordship, it says that father's name is Moni.
All right, now who is appearing for this respondent number 7?
Respondent number 7, lordship, I can take instruction from them, lordship. Earlier occasion, R. Mojumdar was appeared, lordship. So, lordship may give some time, we will communicate and lordship course.
No, but what is this? You say it is fake. You say he has not appeared. Then you say it is genuine.
Lordship.
What is the meaning of this?
That's why, lordship may give some time, we will.
Has any affidavit been filed?
No, lordship, no.
The registrar will file an affidavit.
Lordship.
We'll fix the matter on. We'll fix the matter on 15th of June. Registrar will file an affidavit by 12th of June. Otherwise, he will personally remain present. Yes, heard Mr. M.
My lord, instead of 15, lordship, can be it on 21, lordship. 21, lordship.
Why 21?
Lordship, on 15 and this week, lordship.
Take your seat. Take your seat.
Lordship, this week, I have some difficulties from 12 to lordship 16.
All right, heard Mr. M. Barbiya, counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. K. Dattal and CGC appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 6. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, higher education department, appearing for respondent numbers 8 and 9, submits that he can represent the respondent number 7 as well. In this case, it appears that there are two contradictory sets of documents issued by the respondent number 7. First up, according to the document dated 29/9/2021, bracket annexure capital H to the counter affidavit filed on behalf of the respondent number
1 to
6, the Hindi Praveshika certificate relied on by the petitioner to secure his appointment in the post of constable under the CISF is not a genuine, is a fake certificate. First up. However, as per the communication dated 10/6/2022, issued by the respondent number 7, the said certificate is genuine and the petitioner has passed Praveshika examination in the year 2013. First up, Mr. Barbiya submits that by placing reliance on the communication dated 29/9/2021, the respondent numbers 1 to 6 have terminated the service of the petitioner. First up, however, petitioner thereby causing serious injury to his interest. First up, since the contradictory stand of respondent number 7 has apparently caused injury to the interest of the petitioner, and having regard to the nature of controversy, this court is of the opinion that a clarificatory affidavit from the respondent number 7 will be necessary in this case. As such, it is hereby directed that the respondent number 7 shall file personal affidavit to be brought on record on or before 16th of June, 2023, by serving advance copy of the petitioner's counsel. Let this matter be listed again for admission as a fixed item on 19th of June, 2023.
Lost it, lost. Obliged.
Yes,
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. S.P. Das. He's coming now. And
the petitioner's counsel has paid for time. None has appeared for the respondents, despite these being a contempt case which was instituted in the year 2017. Be that as it may, so as to give one final opportunity to the respondents. This matter is directed to be posted after 2 weeks by reflecting the name of one counsel for the respondents in the contest. Yes.
Item 38.
May I please also, all the, my lord, the income, so these respondents are not holding the office now, we have to implement new respondents.
Mr. B. Senior submits that the respondents in this case are no longer holding the office which is responsible for implementation of the court's order, and therefore he be granted some time to file implement application. Prayer around. Let this matter be listed again after the implement application is brought on record. Yes.
Obliged.
Item 40.
May I please your lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. N.H. Borbuya and lordship, as per instruction, the order passed by this honorable court has already been complied with.
Mr. N.H. Borbuel and counsel for the contempt petitioner submits that the order of this court has already been complied with, and therefore nothing survives in this contempt case. By taking note of this submission made by the petitioner's counsel, this contempt case stands closed. Yes.
Obliged.
Item 38.
This is not 38.
Item 41.
38. Lordship.
31.
41, 38.
1 minute, 38.
My lord, this matter relates
It already over. Yes.
actually the petitioner father, he was the doctor, retired head of the Department of Silsor Medical College, and he was deprived from his legitimate right to receive his pensionary benefits during his lifetime. For last 15 years, he was deprived. Ultimately, my lord, his two sons had to prefer WPC case, and this case, my lord, was disposed of. My lord, kindly see page 52, 54.
Where is Mr. Gogoi, Mr. D. Nath? You are all appearing in this case. Office notes says
41. 41.
where is the order of the court?
My lord, the page 53, relevant portion of it, the first judgment, WPC.
Page 53.
53, my lord. My lord, here, one doctor, just I want to place the matter, what happened in my lord, Dr. A.K. Desmukh, head of the Department of Surgery, Silsor Medical College, is compulsorily retired from service on 12/18/5.
Lordship,
The pension claim.
matter relates to health department. Kindly give 2 minutes time. I'll just call him.
Call Mr. Gogoi.
Yes, yes.
Wait, let him come.
In this case, my lord, I have to receive only, my lord, 95,189 rupees only, my lord. Balance amount already given to me, my lord.
Where is the order of the court?
Order of the page 15, my lord. Interest. Paragraph 11, my lord. Interest of us all was 95,000.
Lordship, we have submitted one communication on the last occasion, my lord. That is in the record, my lord. It is flag marked, my lord, as X, my lord.
So what is your
Only grievance, my lord, 8% interest, my lord. And my lord, balance amount is there, my lord, 45,415 only. So according to me, this calculation, 95,189 rupees.
then you have to file another petition. The court has not granted you interest.
It is given, my lord, 8% interest. That is there after the crossing of that outer limit of 3 months. Page 15, paragraph my lord, 11.
So amount was 6,22,187.
Yes, my lord.
How much has been paid to you?
My lord, that portion, my lord, only 45,415 has to be given to me.
This is the
How much
45,000.
has been paid to you?
Out of total, my lord, amount, 8,88,838 has been given to me.
Then your claim was 6,22,187.
Yes, my lord.
8 lakh, so much has been given.
Yes, my
What
lord.
is the extra amount for?
No, that is there mentioned in this page 14. Page 14, my lord, of the judgment. Sorry. Page 12. Paragraph 4. The learned principal petition has submitted that the leave, salary and gratuity and all calculated by
Oh, Mr. Das, how much amount the court has granted?
court granted, my lord, this rest of that amount 6,22,800.
Yes. Now, your client has received how much?
My client has received, my lord, already received. So I have to calculate this. Madam.
I'll close this matter. You calculate it later on.
Only
You are not even
45,000.
prepared.
Only 45,000.
Sorry, I will not accept all these things. You are not even prepared. They have said that they have released the entire amount.
But 35,200.
Mr. H.K. Das, Learned Counsel, just is present on behalf of the petitioner, Mr.
A.N. Sharma, my lord.
N. Sharma, Learned Counsel is appeared for the respondent number.
One of sole respondent, my lord.
For the sole respondent and submits that in terms of the court's order, the entire amount payable to the petitioner has already been released to him, full stop. In support of his above stand, Mr. Sharma has referred to the communication dated 25/7/2022, which is already tagged with the record of this case, full stop. It appears that by the order dated
6 lakhs.
01/09/2021, passed by this court in WPC number 558/2020. The respondents were directed to pay an amount of rupees 6,22,187 to the petitioner within 3 months, failing which the amount would carry interest at the rate of 8% per annum
Yes.
till the amount is recovered, full stop. Mr. Das has not denied that his client has in the meantime
Received.
total amount of rupees
6,22,180.
6,22,187.
87.
Then you say 8 lakh something?
Yes. No, total earlier amount I have calculated.
Full stop. If that be so, it is apparent that the order of this court has been complied with. Full stop.
No interest. So far interest. part is-
So far as interest part is concerned, Mr. Das has not been able to clearly project as to what is the amount payable and
Amount is 45,000, my lord. I have calculated this.
What about 45,000?
We will have the instruction then.
Only 45,415.
Amount has been, Mr. Das and a counsel for the petitioner has also confirmed that His sum as directed by the court has already been released, but he submits that a further amount of 45,000 as interest as per the order of this court is payable to the petitioner. Mr. Sharma seeks 10 days time to obtain instruction on the aforesaid aspect of the matter. In view of the above, let this contempt case be listed again on 23rd of June 2023 as a fixed item. The court has given interest, you have to pay. Mr. H. Star.
May free manner. The matter relates to non-payment of retirement benefits manner. That order is at page 8. Relevant portion manner. Paragraph 5, page 10.
Who is for the respondent?
Mr. Bonkim Sharma appears. Sole respondent.
What is the order? Order has not been complied with.
No.
Who's the counsel? Invite, they don't come. But even if he comes, we'll do a personal appearance.
Fine.
But let him come.
Fine.
He should know that this is what is.
Yes.
happening. Call him.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, in this matter, AD card not the unserved notice is back here. It's not completed, your lordship.
Take first steps. Sir.
Much of
Heard Mr.
BJ Das.
BJ Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. None has appeared for the respondent numbers 1 and 2. Office note indicates that service of notice is not yet complete on the said respondents. In view of the above, petitioner is granted leave to take first steps for service of notice upon respondent numbers 1 and 2. The registered post within.
Much obliged.
May I please your lordship? My lord, in this matter, my lord, during pendency of this matter, the respondent contender retired, my lord. So I'm praying, my lord, we may be allowed to file an IA to brought new incumbents on.
What is the order here?
At page 13, my lord.
Sorry, I can read it.
What is the direction?
Page 13, my lord.
Direction, lordship has directed to consider the representation and to see, my lord, there is some miscalculation of his dues, my lord.
Yes.
Pursuant to the honorable court order, my lord, this has been, they have taken the steps, and next page lordship will find the differential amount that has been paid. My lord.
The order has been complied with.
And the
what
last remark column lordship will find in the second page. It is done pursuant to honorable court order, my lord. Okay, this is.
Complaint notes are DC. The copy the one. No, I have to confirm what.
Yes. Copy. Yes.
The client has not told you.
My lord, can it be on day after tomorrow?
No,
So that
we'll close it. These matters come here. I heard Mr. P.K. Decker, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. Dina, private counsel appearing for the respondents, who submits that the order dated 3/12/2021 passed by this court in WPC number 3285/2022 has been duly complied with, and the amount given payable to the petitioner has also been released. In support of his above stand, Mr. Nath has produced a copy of the communication dated 30/01/2023, enclosing a copy of the statement showing payment of area dues, the sum of rupees 39,444 made in favor of the petitioner First off, after perusing the said documents, this court is convinced that the order has been complied with, has been duly complied with. Therefore, by retaining a copy of the communication dated 30/1/2023 with the record of this case, this contempt case stands closed.
My lord, since I am not aware of so my only humble side is this.
You go through it, but this order will remain.
My lord, some liberty may be granted to challenge the order if this adverse to the petitioner.
The petitioner remains dissatisfied with the action taken by the respondent
My lord,
for any reason. It will be open for him to
my lord,
file fresh writ
my
petition.
lord. Deeply obliged.
May it please your lordship, Mr. R. Majumdar is not present today. Your lordship may take this matter after vacation loss.
My lord.
The petitioner's counsel has prayed for posting this matter after summer vacation. Since the prayer is not objected by Mr. B. Sharma,
My
and
lord.
counsel for the respondent, same stands allowed, list the case accordingly.
Much obliged.
May I please your lordship. I filed this for restoration of the writ petition. I filed this case for restoration of the writ petition, my lord, to dismiss for default.
My lord. I'm appearing for a WMD department, my lord, but no copy has been served to us. On last 11/5/2023, my lord has dismissed this matter for non-prosecution, my lord. They have filed IA, but no IA copy has been served to us, my lord.
Let her heard Mr. N. Borwal and counsel for the applicant, Ms. MD Borwal and government advocate.
Standing counsel, WMD department.
WMD.
MD.
Department submits that no copy of the IA has been served upon him. What about you, Mr. Nayak? You have received?
I am appearing for respondent number 6.
Mr. P. Nayak, learned counsel is present on behalf of respondent number 6. In view of the submission made by Ms. Borwal, this matter is directed to be listed again after 2 weeks. In the meantime, copy of the IA be furnished to her.
Lordship, SCWMD may be reflected in the cause list.
For 2 weeks by reflecting the name of SCWMD.
I'm deeply obliged, my lord.
None appears to the petitioner when the matter is called up. As such, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
This is an application under section
2 is simple. Make it 2 weeks.
application under section 17B. An award was passed in my favor, and that was assailed by my learned friend. So during pendency of this case, I filed an application for payment of last wage drawn.
17B.
As contained under.
The only
section-
thing, my lord, this has been filed after about almost 7 years from since we filed the writ petition. I have received a copy of the IA only on the 22nd. I've sent the same to my client, my lord, because your lordship is aware 17B is subject to the condition that they are not gainfully working anywhere else. So we have a right to
Let him
file an
let him
affidavit.
obtain instruction.
No, I have.
No,
I
he will
made
obtain, he
a
will have to obtain instruction.
major averment to the effect that I am not gainfully employed
So
anywhere.
he is not entitled to obtain instruction.
No, he is entitled, but only requirement as under section 17B, if there is an affidavit in this regard, they are bound to pay.
Well, 17B
That is the content. That is
proviso-
why I am, otherwise why should I oppose in this?
My lord, I may just read out the proviso of 17B, my lord. It says, provided that where it is
So then we
proved
are
to be.
taking up for disposal today with your.
No, my lord. If your lordship is allowing,
Are we already?
I'll leave it to your lordship.
Or your lordship, do one thing, look, this matter may be finally disposed of. If he is so much eager that it is 7 years as he loved. So I am also eager
Very
to
well.
have my due.
The award is of which year?
Award is of 2016. 31/12/16, the award was passed.
Passed.
We filed a writ petition in 2017.
So seven-
And
so your
on
lordship has fixed it.
23rd, 6/17, the matter was admitted, my lord.
So after vacation then,
Yes, your lordship may have it for final hearing
after summer vacation,
Any day.
any day.
heard Mr. A. Dasgupta and senior counsel assisted by Ms. Pridas appearing for the applicant, also heard Mr. K. Osami.
And so for 17.
Senior counsel assisted by Mr. B. Sandelu. A.
A.
Sandelu, learned counsel appearing for the opposite parties to brief petitioner. This IA has been filed seeking payment of last drawn wages as per section 17(b) of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947. Mr. Goswami seeks 2 weeks time to complete his instruction and make submissions. Full stop. Alternately, it has been submitted at the bar that since the award is of the year 2016 and the writ petition was instituted way back in the year 2017, an attempt may be made to dispose of the writ petition itself at an early date. By taking note of the request made at the bar, registry is directed to post the writ petition being WPC number 3872 of 2017 along with this IA as fixed item in the category of disposal at the stage of admission, unquote, on 8th of August 2023
My lower court record is also before your lordship.
by taking the LCR, the record of this case.
Deeply obliged.
Was I getting it? Yeah.
In this case, my lord, the newly appointed already joined, my lord. My lord, withdraw with a liberty to file separate petition challenging that appointment, my lord.
You want to withdraw the writ petition?
No, my lord, I am, my lord.
So I think the whole writ petition will go, lordship, as because appointment has already been made. They were casually employed, and thereafter, lordship, by following a due procedure of law under selection process, these persons were appointed. So appointment has already been made. They are claiming that being an casual employee, being an that we are continuing in those posts for a long year, accordingly, we may be absorbed. That is their
And
case.
what is the IA for?
I am, my lord, in the meantime, my lord.
That selection process.
In the meantime, my lord, May 24th, my lord, that or passed an impugn order, my lord, whereby, my lord, appointed, my lord, more than 108, my lord, CO video.
By the state
where it,
level
my lord,
committee.
where 2 posts, my lord, under Nalbari district, my lord, where the petitioner already served, my lord.
So then this application has become infructuous.
My lord.
What is the question of withdrawing? We'll close it as infructuous.
My lord, with a liberty file
With liberty to-
separate writ petition, my lord.
In that case, lordship, the new cause of action, this whole writ petition will go. He's praying for a filing of a new writ petition.
I have to, my lord, implement the, my lord, new incumbent, my lord.
Lordship.
Take down. The applicants herein had preferred the connected writ petition. Applicants herein who are working on casual basis had instituted the connected writ petition, assailing the process initiated by the respondents for regular appointment of candidates pursuant to a selection process. This IA has been filed with a prayer to suspend,
PS 13, my lord.
keep
Impugn
the
order.
appointments, the process of appointment in abeyance during the pendency of the writ petition. However, during the pendency of the writ petition as well as this IA, appointments to 118 number of candidates as COVDO have already been made. First up, as such, the prayer made by the in the IA cannot be granted at this stage. Consequently, this IA has been, IA is held to have become infructuous and is hereby closed by granting liberty to the applicant to
I'll place it.
file appropriate proceeding as may be permissible under the law.
My lord. Oblige.
The writ petition is also disposed of.
No.
My learned friend is praying for filing a fresh writ petition. That is why I'm
Challenge another.
another writ petition. Lordship.
Oblige.
My lord, here in this, I want to make it clear. During the lifetime of the petitioner's father, he did not receive a single amount of pension. 15 years they have kept it without settling the matter. Ultimately, my lord, he died in 2000. He has shifted his residence from Silsor to Bangalore along with two sons. His wife predeceased before he just returning to Bangalore. His wife also died. Then now, my lord, legal heirs only being the legal heirs petitioner, present petitioner, he is the youngest son, and another eldest son was, both of them had to prefer, after the death of the father, had to prefer the WPC case. My lord, just before filing the case, after the death of the father, they had received legal heirs 6 lakhs something pensionary benefits. We have received. But after filing this WPC case, my lord, due to very sad news that the eldest son also died at Bangalore. Now, the youngest, now the present petitioner, he is now practicing lawyer at Pondicherry. He has shifted to Bangalore to Pondicherry. He is now belonging to Silsor, but he is residing at Pondicherry. And he is also suffering from serious diabetes and pressure. And that's why he has engaged me. My respectful submission before this honorable. His husband has been
diabetes, so they have engaged you. What did you say? He is suffering from diabetes, so they have engaged you.
No, my lord. He is Mr. Present.
All right, that's all right.
My lord, yes. Now he is entitled to receive, my lord, arrears salary along with the 12% interest. That is not calculated. Only amount as
principal amount, my lord, it's 1,41,745. That has been calculated. In fact, in 2009 itself, my lord, the amount was there with the principal. It could not be paid for some, my lord, technical issue. Now, my lord, the amount has been probably, my lord, he have been intimated that, my lord, it will be released. But, my lord, they are agreed by the interest part. So let me have the instruction, my lord.
But agreement, that order is not.
Of course, it's very clear, my lord. They will have to pay the interest.
My lord, after review petition was required to be filed for apparently some for clarification, honorable court has admitted and it was corrected because only 12% interest was mentioned by the honorable division bench. But the honorable court has mentioned about arrears salary. Subsequently, our review judgment, both arrears salary
or arrear pension.
Arrear pension, actually arrears salary and any pension may be left, and that's a pension. Whether he is entitled to receive pension, I do not know, my lord. But arrears salary he is entitled to receive.
Lordship,
and through by the Annexure 11, my lordship, kindly see Annexure 11.
Page 54 is the order, my lord.
No, lordship, Annexure 11, I have categorically stated, my lord.
Representation, my lordship, you can see the order first, page 54. It is there. Page 54.
Page 54.
The last paragraph from below, my lord, the 5th line. Hence, it is directed that from the date when the pension and the arrear becomes payable till the date of death of Dr. Deshmukh, the petitioner's father, the government shall pay interest of 12% and the said amount of payments will be paid in 3 months. And this was reviewed.
This was reviewed, Annexure 4.
Page 81.
Page 81. Paragraph 3 and 4, my lord.
Yes.
Paragraph 4, down below. In that view of the matter, the present review petition is allowed by clarifying that the state government shall release the entitled arrear salary and pension on which 12% interest will be payable. My lord, in fact, in the earlier order also, it was there, my lord.
So review was practically.
Otherwise, yes, my lord, because the last line is very clear. In the first order, it says, hence it is directed that from the date when the pension and arrear becomes payable till the date of death of so and so, the government shall pay interest. So pension and arrear is duly mentioned. Arrear means maybe pension or arrear salary. That's right.
No. Now, just a minute, Mr. Sharma.
Yes,
Will you please take your seat?
Sorry.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Now, Mr. Gogoi,
Yes, madam.
there is order of the court which did not get any modification
No, ma'am.
in the review petition.
Yes.
So are you not obliged to comply?
My
with
lord,
the
that
court
part,
order?
Lakshmi, give me some time, my lord, what they have done regarding the interest part, my lord, till that I will place, my lord. That will be after, my lord, 2 weeks. Only on that point.
All right, but we'll record your name and
Lordship.
you will have to give the instruction.
Lordship, I will come.
This
My-
2 weeks is not to give a long rope,
Yes.
but
My lord.
just appreciating that departmental authorities may require a little.
Lordship.
But we'll see how this 2 weeks is used by the
Lordship.
opposite party.
I will convey,
If
my
it
lord.
is used only to seek another 2 weeks, there will be difficulty.
Lordship.
We don't want people to start feeling that court orders can be taken lightly. That's
Lots.
the only point. Heard Mr. Sharma, learned counsel. Heard Mr. S. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel representing the respondents, who praise for posting this matter again on 21st of June 2023, so as to give him one opportunity to obtain written instruction and appraise this court as to the steps taken by the department for full compliance of the order dated 11/12/2014 passed by this court in WPC number 4676 of 2008 as confirmed by the subsequent order dated 29/3/2019 passed in review petition number 88/2018. Let this matter be listed again on 21/6/2023 as a fixed item by reflecting the name of Mr. B. Gogoi in the cause list.
Obliged, ma'am.
You wait till 21st.
I have contacted Mr. Sharma, his name is not shown, therefore he missed the item. That is the reason. He is not in the code.
B. M. Sharma.
B. Sharma, Bongim Sharma.
I heard Mr. A. Bhattacharya, learned counsel for the petitioner, none has appeared for the respondent. It appears that the name of Mr. Bankim Sharma, learned counsel for the respondent, is not reflected in the cause list today. As such, register to list this matter again after a week by reflecting the name of Mr. Bankim Sharma in the cause list.
For the rest of them.
For hearing item 51.
May it please your lordship. My lord, today the matter is fixed for submitting written submissions. My lord, may I just indicate, my lord, while preparing the written submissions, we are going through the affidavit opposition filed by the state. And we came to, my lord, learn that they are trying to suppress some relevant fact from this honorable court. My lord, the selection, there was 80 posts of Assam Agricultural Development Officer, and 80 incumbents were appointed, out of which petitioner is also one of them. And that selection is at annexure 6 of the writ petition. And pursuant to the FIR, my lord, 36, my lord, out of those 80, 36 agricultural development officers has been implicated in the charge sheet. Now, my lord, only out of 36, only the petitioner has been dispersed. All other 35 co-accused are working as ADO, my lord. And accused number 12, she is serving as ADO, my lord, Durham. While, my lord, pendency of this instant criminal case, he was caught red-handed while accepting bribe. Now she has been also reinstated. We have given the annexure, my lord. Only the petitioner has been discharged like this. All other 35 ADOs out of the same selection process are discharging their duties. And charge sheet, they have filed the charge sheet, annexure page 449 of their affidavit.
So what is your stand? Then you have to give clarification on this. Otherwise, they will take the- What are you saying? How many ADOs were
My
there?
lord, annexure 6 to the writ petition.
How many
80
ADOs?
80 ADOs are appointed. And out of the 80 ADOs, my lord, pursuant to the Bhangar PS case number 159 of 2017, which has been corresponding to the special case now 5 of 21 has been registered. My lord, 36 ADOs are implicated, including the petitioner. And out of the 36, only the petitioner has been meted out this treatment, my lord.
Implicated where?
In special case number 5, charge sheet, my lord, 5 of 2021.
Special case number?
5 of 2021. Charge sheet.
This is in which court? Which court? That's a
Special
special
judge,
judge.
my lord, because Prevention of Corruption Act is there, my lord. Special judge Guwahati.
But out of that, only action has been taken only against the.
Yes.
Against the person.
Against the petitioner. Rest 35 was still, as on date, today also they are discharging their duties as ADO, my lord. And accused number 12, I specially given at my lord para I, while serving as Dorong ADO, he was caught red-handed while accepting bribe, and another special case has been registered against her 22 of my lord 2022, and she has been reinstated order I have also given, my lord. Para, Lordship will kindly see para H and I of the, apart from the legal submission,
Yes,
these are the facts that they have suppressed, my lord.
What do you have to say, Mr. Nath?
But right now, Malad, immediately, I have to take the instruction from the client, Malad. I'll definitely, Lordship may give me 1 or 2 days time, Malad, because this has come for the first time.
No, it is in your affidavit in opposition, charge sheet is there.
I'll verify, Malad.
1 or 2 days now, then we'll postpone it by a couple of weeks. You better come prepared.
Malad, the point H and I, the allegations have come now, Malad. We just have to verify from the record.
Point H and I
Of this,
Of the
of the written argument.
Just now I have submitted by us.
Possibly this has not come during the hearing
No, it's
also.
already in the record. I am not saying nothing new, my lord. They have charge sheeted, it is part of the charge sheet, page 449 of their affidavit in opposition. I have given the page number also in my written argument. Page 15, 14 and 15, my lord. तुम्हारे को कभी ऐसा नहीं है?
But yes.
I take down Mr. J. Patwari, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, has submitted note on written argument made by the learned senior counsel, Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, appearing in this case for the petitioners. Mr. Patwari has, however, invited the attention of this court to the submissions made in paragraphs H, capital H within quotes, and capital I within quotes of the written submission to contend that out of the 80 numbers of ADOs, ADO, then
Agricultural Development Officers.
agricultural development officers appointed by notification dated 28/2/2016. The names of as many as 36 ADOs, including the present petitioner, finds place in the charge sheet submitted in the special case number 5/2021, corresponding to Bhangagar P S case number 159/2017. Notwithstanding the same, only the service of only the writ petitioner has been terminated, while allowing the other charge sheeted officers to continue in office, although they were similarly situated as the petitioners. Hence, it is a clear case of discrimination. In para H, it has been projected that co-accused number 12, Srimati Jyoti Rekha, JYOTI REKHA, Jyoti Rekha Das, was arrested for accepting bribe while serving as ADO Dharam, and accordingly, she is an accused in another in special case number 20/2022. Notwithstanding the same, the said officer had been reinstated in service and allowed to serve,
Copy and close.
allowed to continue as ADO even till today, despite having been implicated in as many as 2 corruption cases. That is special case number 5/2021 and special case number 20/2021. Full stop.
22.
2022. The written submission has also annexed copy of the notification dated 27/9/2022, so as to support the arguments advanced herein above. Mr. D. Nath, learned Senior Government Advocate Assam, has also submitted written submissions on behalf of the respondents, but he seeks 10 days time to obtain clarificatory instruction on the issues raised today by the petitioner's counsel. In view of the above, by taking on record the written submissions placed on record by both the sides, this matter is directed to be listed again on 20th of June 2023 as a fixed part-heard matter, so as to enable the respondents' counsel to obtain updated instruction.
And deeply obliged.
Part 2 matters for hearing. Item 1, 2, 3.
When I give you the file, I close, these are 2008 matters.
Item 1.
So we'll take up 30 matters from 2 genders.
Chief, I beg to mention item number 7. Kindly take up the matter in the next week.
Item 1. Lordship, this is regarding pay parity, Lordship. So just now
My lord, I have received one instruction from the department, my lord.
As for the government Lordship, they have received the.
SCP and MSCP already received, my lord. As
But
per
I
my
have
instruction.
received that card, I have to
Sorry.
ask for. Yes, Lordship, no worry. Okay. Lordship, we're trying to take instructions from the clients because it's been, I think they have already retired by now. So Lordship.
Right.
Oh, just for. Any of Lordship.
My lord. My lord.
এটা কপি দিব পাৰিম ন?
Lordship, I may interfere. Lordship, the instruction also, one part of the instruction also says just, moreover, they cannot compare themselves at par. Lordship, does for this part, Lordship, may I take some time for, maybe on Thursday, I may. Lordship, actually, Lordship. Not true. Lordship, regarding that also I have no answer.
My lord, 2018.
Lordship, I'll give a try, Lordship, because this was led. Lordship. Much.
They have challenged, my lord, the recruitment process, my lord. That is in page number 2 of the writ petition, my lord. That first title, my lord.
Please, your lordship. But I pray for 1 day's accommodation. Tomorrow I will do it, madam. It's a long old petition, madam. 1 day, tomorrow I will do it. Withdraw.
Lordship, number is coming switched off. Lordship, may I leave it to your lordship? The number is coming switched off, lordship. Since I got this in the court itself, so lordship may record that I got this in the court itself.
Lordship disposal.
Lordship, liberty may be given if any grievance later on. Lordship, okay. Much obliged, lordship.
No, my lord. I am not here in this case, my lord. My lord. I can remember. Vidyut term. Nipo. Nipo, my lord. Nipo. No, my lord. No, my lord. Standing council. Standing council is German.
Therefore, this matter was postponed so as to enable the parties to explore the possibilities of mutual settlement.
Yeah, please, your lordship. You can, my senior has some personal difficulties, so he has to leave.
But there is nothing in this matter. Senior counsels don't get instruction. What is your instruction? What remains in this case? He wanted promotion, he has resigned.
May I call someone else?
You do whatever you want. A perusal of the prayer, perusal of the prayer portion of the writ petition goes to show that the only relief sought by the petitioner is for quashing the promotions granted to respondent numbers 6 and 7 and for constitution of a review DPC to consider his case for promotion afresh by treating him as one of the officers in the zone of consideration in the year 2002, 2004 and 2008. Yes.
Elders.
Yes. Miss L. Das, petitioner. But there is nothing in this case. If the petitioner has resigned from service, none of the relief paid for in the writ petition can be granted to him at this stage. As such, it is evident that the writ petition has become infructuous. The same is accordingly closed. You can't get any relief here. What is the point in keeping it pending? Anybody else ready? Both sides ready? Part 2 matters will be taken up. Five cases a day, and it will be dismissed if people don't come.
Lordship, I want to say, Lordship, in item number 15, Lordship, I cannot appear in this case, and I already informed my client, Lordship, but letter is returned back. He was 58 years, case was filed, Lordship. Matter is regarding promotion, gradation list, Lordship.
Infructuous.
Might be, but
You hide that letter. We'll close it today itself. 58 years. It was filed when?
2011.
So today he is about 70 years.
Lordship.
Or maybe more than that.
Lordship.
What kind of promotion he might have got already, you don't know.
Lordship, assistant commissioner, assistant office superintendent. Head office of the commissioner of taxes. Lordship.
Be present tomorrow, we'll pass an order.
Lordship.
There is no promotion that he can get except one promotion. Is it not? 70 years is no age to get promotion.
His in his address which I have filed the writ petition letter is returned back.
Anyways, the point is that as you say, he was 58 years.
At that time.
And that was 2011. So we have crossed 12 years. So obviously he is around 70 years. So what promotion can be granted? These are matters. So we close it. Give me the file. Heard Miss R.V. Bora, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard you are appearing?
Finance and taxation.
Finance and taxation.
I sent message to Mr. B. Gogoi, Lordship. But
you inform him, we'll dispose it today. He
Lordship.
can appear tomorrow, no problem.
Lordship.
I also heard Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, finance department, Assam, appearing for the respondents. The writ petitioner hearing Was agreed by non-consideration of his case for promotion to the post of Assistant Office Superintendent. Promotion to the post of Commissioner of Taxes. You wanted promotion to which post?
Post of Assistant Office Superintendent.
To the post of Office Superintendent in the Office of Commissioner of Taxes, Assam. Agreed by the gradation list published by the department and the consequent non-consideration of his case. The writ petitioner had approached this court by filing this petition, seeking a writ of mandamus upon the authorities for correction of the gradation list and also for consideration of his case for promotion. When this writ petition was filed in the year 2011, the petitioner was aged about 58 years. Therefore, it is apparent that in the meantime, he has retired from service on attaining the age of superannuation. Ms. Bora fairly submits that at this stage, the relief prayed for in the writ petition cannot be granted to him. Don't write it like this. It is apparent that at this point of time, the relief prayed for in the writ petition cannot be granted to him, since neither any order interfering with the gradation list published more than a decade back can be passed by the court today, nor can there be any direction to consider his case for promotion. Ms. Bora has also fairly submitted that her client has retired from service long back, but she also submits that she has lost contact with the petitioner. Be that as it may, after reading the averments made in the writ petition and the relief prayed therein, it is apparent on the face of the record that no live issue survives in this writ petition at this point of time. As such, this writ petition stands disposed of as infractus.
Deeply.
What is this matter?
Yes, Lordship. I am for the respondents, all the respondents.
We'll take it up tomorrow then. Tomorrow we'll close it. So you make a note, today it was called, tomorrow nobody comes, we'll dismiss it. You can call up to 14.
7, 8 and 9.
7, somebody is coming.
No, I am for the respondent, but
Yes, 7, what is your prayer?
My lord, the matter will be passed over for the day.
All right, tomorrow. Yes. Yes.
8 and 9.
Okay.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right. Up to 14, you call again tomorrow.